Welcome back. You're still watching World Insight with me, Tian Wei. The program is coming to you live on CGTN. Art is timeless, as they say, and today we will talk about timeless beauty in the movie pictures with Tim Yip. Tim Yip is a Chinese film art director and designer. He has worked on costume design, visual and contemporary art. Since working on his first film, A Better Tomorrow, directed by John Woo in 1986, he has done costume designs and art direction for many films and theatrical performances. Besides working with Woo, Tim has collaborated with other well-respected film directors, such as Ang Lee and Li Shaohong. He's best known for his works on the 2000 martial arts film Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, for which he won the Oscar for Best Art Direction and Costume Design and British Academy Film Award for Best Costume Design. Earlier, at a solo exhibition called Tim Yip Mirror in Beijing, he told me what it was like working with all of these well-known film directors and also the different stages of him as an artist.
I think Andy is very interesting because when we worked together in Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, and one day we shooting is about how Yu Jiaolong to slogan the Qingming Jian. After that experience, I feel we are the same person, because at the time when we talk about how to shoot the shot, and then the photographer and the martial art, and then they join together to see, because they are from Hong Kong.
Yes.
They say, you know, the camera is just like one. They just open the window, kick out the window, and falling in, and then get the story.
As they usually do.
But I stopped them, and I say, because at that time they don't have this kind of window. The window has to be closed all the time. Only window open is the upper window, because in the Beijing they have stand, too many stand and wind, you know, so that they do it this way. And then they feel really angry. They say, you don't know movie. Movie have to fast. But because they are more elder than me a lot, so and at that time I sit there, I sit down, I don't compromise. and it feel really difficult. And they all wondering, tomorrow we are not coming. The kind of thing. And then I sit down, and Annie come to me and ask me, is it real? Is this the building is like that? Is it a real historical building like that? I mean that this is palace. Palace must be have the rules of the building. We pay many attention of how to build a set. We cannot do something wrong. Right? And then the next day, I come to the set, and I found that they're shooting in the late morning, late afternoon. They separate into three angles. And Yu Jiaolong is jumping up till the window and come down, and till the window and come up.
Is it difficult to find someone like you who really cares?
I think almost not that much, yeah.
And also with Shaohong, a female director for TV series and things like that. Yeah.
Shaohong is really crazy too. She's like a military general. And sometimes she believes in something that more than me. It's like I think, oh, this have to go back a little bit, but she's just running straight to it. So we will keep the really good friendship. Yeah.
But you have been expanding your area.
Yeah.
You so much experimented, as this exhibition has beautifully demonstrated.
I'm doing in America. I'm doing work in Europe. I try to learn how they're doing things. I give you an example. I work with Afghan Khan The last work is we're doing the ballet Giselle. I developed a wall. I'm showing my work. There's a wall falling like this. They love it. Just only one is the technical people. Technical people feel nightmare.
They always feel nightmare when they're working with you.
But the interesting is all the people, the artistic director, everyone loves it.
Everyone loves it.
Just love it. And then I know that they have some problem, really difficult because it's expensive, because of the safety, many issues. And I try to be there all the meeting to talk to the technical people. And they say, oh, this one say cannot do it. The vendor say cannot do it, but I will ask another vendor to come. And make sure that they will do it. But Accra also makes sure they will do it. So that everyone is the same art.
You're on the same page.
Yeah, and then when I'm coming back, one day Accra sent me a video. I feel so moving because I see the role moving, they do it. They just make it. And I find really terrible happy. And then when I come back to see the rehearsal, it's amazing. It's amazing.
I can see the lights in your eyes when you're still recounting it. But one after another work, you cooperate with the others. Yes. But it's for them.
Yeah.
So how would you balance that? The role of accommodating and the role of creation?
For me, it's more easy because I have a really open heart.
Yes.
I try to be a Chinese, a good Chinese. A good Chinese never can.
What is a good Chinese? I want to learn. Tell me more about it.
Yeah, I think good Chinese should be calm. You take care of everything but don't show anything. In Hong Kong, I have some good friends. It's also really hiding, and then they work everything. They don't get award. They don't. But they can feel.
But
they can feel the
instrumental.
beauty. They love the beauty. The kind of beauty.
You certainly always have something Chinese in a way, even though it's very hard to say what Chineseness is.
Yeah, I think I'm one of the artists that know Chinese, I guess, because I know the thing behind the simple. It's invisible force. With you, to a certain extent, you will disappear yourself. And then you just see the things and you don't see yourself.
You don't see the shape.
So that you can be anything.
But you feel the essence of it.
That you can be anything. You will go inside anything and you get out. You don't take anything away.
What is beauty to you, Tim?
I think it's the kind of Chinese elegant, right? The kind of elegant. Chinese elegant is different from the West, because the West is always you have to be educated if you want to be elegant. But Chinese, no, you have to be demonstrate yourself. You have to practice yourself. Practice a peace in your mind and practice to speak. You have to be fast and you have to be silent at the same time.
It takes me ages to get there. I have to say, after talking to you, I work hard on that. Fun person, isn't it? In his earlier work, Tim introduced his concept of so-called New Orientalism aesthetics, making him an important artist in helping the world see the beauty of Chinese culture and art. The solo exhibition called the Tim Yip Mirror offers us a long reflection on Tim Yip's artistic journey over the years and reveals his unique understanding of the future. He's been active in a wide range of artistic disciplines, such as film production, costume designs, visual arts, and scenic design. He has tirelessly explored the so-called New Orientalism aesthetics by breaking the boundaries of blended art forms like photography, video, sculpture, and installation. I guess the best way to explain it is from him. What is Tim? Who is Tim? Is he that naughty boy with different sides of his personality flying around just to have fun and poking people with works like this?
I think you know more than me.
Well, I hope at the end of the day, but who is that person? And how did he reach where he is today?
I think when I was really little, I started always drawing. And at that time, I think I always feeling different world and I was really deep interest in mythologies and everything. At the very beginning, I want to be a painter, and I paint a lot in my school. And because by painting, I get a chance to do the Better Tomorrow that time. And afterwards, my brother is a photographer, he's fashion photographer, so that I love to do his work, and then I also be a fashion photographer.
Which is better, your drawing of his work or his works themselves?
Fashion photographer is better because you see many beautiful people. Yeah, so painter is so alone at the time. But I think I am, my special character is like sometimes really quiet, sometimes really not quiet. so I have many layers of my. This is the beginning.
So how is it like for you? I mean, over the years, let's start from, your days with, TV dramas, Oscar-winning award movies. Those were the very start, right?
I think we are the generation of movie actually. So we educate, we learn how to be a man, how to be, getting everything from movie. It's almost like that, identity, everything from movie. Especially in the 60s, right? Everyone thinking about philosophy, meaning of life and everything. So I think I was influenced by that period of art in French, New Wave, a lot. So Fellini and Gauder and everyone. So I still there, I think. I want to create something new, create the angles of seeing life and share the experiences. The most important thing of movie is to share the life experience. So I really hope people can, to share my works of happiness. And then, it's not just happiness. It's something to touch your heart and then make you feel strong.
In one of the interviews you did earlier, maybe several years ago, you talk about today, there's such a lack of art or artistic.
Yeah.
That you want to bring it back.
Yeah.
Can we still find it back?
Of course, I feel really positive. Because you are living in the spiritual world, but you're thinking you are living in a material world. That's the problem.
Does the internet help, or the other way around? Technologies?
It's not about the media itself, it's about the goals. It's about how drives you to move. What is the tension? What is the motive? Why are you doing this? It's not about the media. It's about the content. We have to, but people is not that strong in energy, so that we have to, like artists, we have to doing something. It's like an art installation.
Own little universe in a way.
Yeah, yeah.
I just wonder how much does that have to do with age, with growing, both as a man and as an artist?
Yeah, I think it's give up. Give up is the way. When you give up, you have to get away the weight so that you have the lightness, so that you can rise up and you see something different. I think my attitude has never changed, but I'm becoming more mature. Can be more easy to communicate. I mean, and but some things are not changing. It's like Andy talk about me after Oscar, and they feel me. I didn't change anything for my character. It's always muddy and like all the time concentrate on what I'm doing. Yeah, I don't think I will change. Yeah.
There's something there that's never going to change.
No.
What is it?
There's like an air surrounding me. And the electric start to have problem. The computer always have problem.
That's Tim. Tim, I think I know you much better today. And thank you for this effort you made to present to us different layers of you in order to find all of us.
Yeah. That's
Thank
what
you
I'm
so
doing.
much, Tim.
Thank you.
Thank you.